Are you sure this is just routine?
I'd tell you if it wasn't.
You make sure Dr. Collins gives you a thorough examination.
Oh, yes. I'll have her change my oil and water and check the tires. You all right?
Fine.
You're sad about Rodolfo, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah.
You can't blame yourself.
I don't blame myself. I blame Olivia. She had him killed.
How can we prove that?
I don't know how we can prove it. That's what we can't do. We can't just sit back and let her get away with murdering God knows what. Oh, she's got to be stopped. I don't know how, but she's got to be stopped. Yes.
Good morning.
Perhaps.
Well, you're a cheery soul. Before we get into that, you haven't told Anna about Olivia being responsible for Julian's murder, have you?
No.
Good. Let's keep it that way for a bit longer.
What's your news?
Remember Rodolfo's dying words? Well, I happen to have deciphered them.
Are you sure?
99.5%. But there's still one important element missing, and for that, I need your help.
Are you at the office?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right there.
Right.
Oh, you're at it early.
Well, I could say the same thing to you. Besides, I thought you were supposed to be helping Cheryl move in with Tiffany.
Well, she's your girlfriend, not mine.
Yeah, but I'm too busy making the world a safer place to live in.
And I'm too busy trying to avoid lugging suitcases all over the waterfront.
That's all right. Besides, I can't figure out why she's moving to begin with. I mean, we did just fine without power last night.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
You get your mind above your navel. I mean, I don't understand what all the fuss is about.
No, you heard right. We've got a problem.
Now what?
Angel won't give me the key to the elevator.
How does he expect you to get up to the penthouse?
And he told me he'd let me into the stairs.
This is all I need.
Yeah, well, maybe it's for the best.
Do you have another plan?
Yeah, pulling out while I still can.
Don't even think about it.
Look, I didn't mind the business with the bird, or the tapes, or the doll, but this is crossing the line.
You didn't have any scruples about planting a poisonous snake in Anna's bedroom.
I did, too. Remember, I tried to pull out of that gig, too.
I didn't let you then, and I won't allow you to now.
Lady, I could go to prison.
Only if you get caught.
Oh, really? Oh, gee, then what do I got to worry about?
And what I'll do to you if you try to walk. Oh, push it.
I don't know who's worse, you or the cops.
All they can do is put you in jail.
How do I get a key, huh?
You're a bright boy. You'll think of something. Just finish the job and no one will get hurt. Except Duke, of course. You're not making
Well, I gotta run. My elevator key's here.
You got that one? Those aren't too heavy, aren't they?
Ladies, excuse me. Miss Stansberry.
Yes.
Hi, Angel wanted me to take care of your electrical problems.
Oh, good. When do you think they'll be taken care of?
There's really no way I can tell, but you could speed up the process.
How?
Well, by loaning me your elevator key. You see, I forgot to get one from Angel last night. If I had easy access to the penthouse, it'd take a lot faster.
Oh, well, then, sure, that makes sense. I guess I'm not going to be needing it. There you go.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You have a good day.
Oh, thanks. Where are you?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
What? What's the matter?
I keep flashing on this. I keep flashing on this electrician that you today, You gave your key to a perfect stranger, this electrician. I don't think that was a very good idea.
Why not?
I don't know. You don't know him. You don't trust him. I mean, how can you do that?
Well, Duke hired him. I mean, why shouldn't I trust him? I just hope he's doing a good job.
Well, we'll get an early start. I hate taking inventory. I don't care. It's got to be done. Now we'll work until the club opens, and then we'll be finished.
Oh, I knew I should never dropped out of barber college. Listen, if we're lucky, you'll still be able to give me a haircut.
Hey, Angel, can I talk to you for a minute?
Come on, let's go. Huh? You got a problem?
Yeah. It's a lot bigger deal than I thought.
That's okay. Do whatever you have to do.
I'm going to have to cut the power in the entire building.
For how long?
Most of the day.
Ooh. I don't know if we can wait that long. We're supposed to take inventory.
Look, I can't even get into that box till I cut the juice.
Oh, Duke's not going to like that at all. He was going to come in and do the payroll.
Look, if there was any other way.
Look, I'll tell you what. Let me check with Duke before I give you the go-ahead, okay?
All right.
Let me see if I can find it.
got here as fast as I could. What's this about Rodolfo? You think you decide what his last was?
Bet the case on it.
Well, good. And he didn't die in vain.
It would appear that he's clued us in to when this summit's going to take place.
How?
Rodolfo's last words were, Vic Sel Burr.
I know that, so.
Right, well, you just flesh that out a bit and you finish up with Victor's celebration birthday.
That was Robert's guess, I agree.
It makes sense. They'll meet at Victor's birthday party. But where, though?
Well, that's the missing part of the puzzle.
Yeah, well, considering Victor's poor health, we figure that the summit meeting is going to be held somewhere here in Port Charles.
We don't know the exact location, then we're back to square one. What good does it do?
That's where you come in.
What do you want me to do?
We need you to get the information out of Victor now that Rodolfo's not around.
Well, I can try, but I know what Victor's like. He's not liable to tell me the truth unless he wants to.
Well, I'm hoping you can find out, but I'm not counting on it.
So what's plan B?
I'm having all the bosses tailed.
I want to check all the hotels, banquet halls, catering services, see if the Jerome family has made any arrangements with any of them.
Figure one of us has got to hit pay dirt.
Yeah, well, I hope it's soon. After hearing that Olivia had her own brother killed, I tell you, I'm at the end of my rope. I don't know much more this I can take.
Scorpio. Yeah, Angel, he's here.
What's up? The electrician just told me we got a bigger problem than he anticipated, boss. He wants to cut off the power in the entire building for at least a good majority of the day.
Then we'd have to close.
But, boss, I wanted to take inventory.
Well, I needed to do the payroll, too.
Well, I know, but he said there's no other way.
Hey, I'll talk to him, Angel.
Hang on.
Hello, Mr. Lavery. This is Tim, the electrician. Look, I hate to hang you up this way, but you had a major blowout in the fuse box feed in the penthouse. I can't even get at the problem unless I cut the main feed.
I understand.
Look, if it'll help you out, I'll try to get the power in your office on as soon as I can.
Any idea when that might be?
Let me shoot for 2.
I'd appreciate it. Put Angel back on, would you, please?
Sure thing.
Yeah. So what's the call?
It sounds like you better close down for the day. I mean, I hope the staff don't mind doing the inventory some other time.
Are you kidding, boss? They'll love it. I'll give them the word. Okay, listen, you guys, I got some bad news for you.
Oh, we got to do the inventory by candlelight?
Nope. The boss wants you guys to take the whole day off.
All right. Haircuts all around.
Listen, the club will be closed, and you'll have it all to yourself. Please, make sure we have some electricity for tonight, right?
Don't worry about it, Angel. By then I'll be long gone.
All right, fine. Guys, let's go. We'll be back later, okay?
Sounds good.
It's long gone.
Anyway, I knew it.
Well, I certainly didn't, and frankly, I'm surprised at the result.
I mean, you're not complaining, are you?
I wish all my expectant mothers were doing as well. I'm absolutely delighted. You're showing no signs of stress, nor of any complications, but I want you to keep up the good work.
Okay, I promise.
Okay.
Yes, I promise.
Hello?
Hi. Oh, guess who's in perfect health and expecting a bouncing baby?
Dr. Collins.
That's not funny.
I know you are. I'm very happy.
I am too. I'm very happy. You know, Dr. Collins was a little surprised.
Well, I'm amazed. Maybe stress agrees with you.
No.
I'm just kidding. There are no problems.
No, not at the moment.
Great. I've got some good news, too. Robert's managed to work out the time of the mob summit meeting.
When?
Well, sometime next week. Now that we can find out where it's going to be held, then we're home free.
Oh, finally.
By this time next week, there'll be no more Olivia, no more Julian's dream, no more mob. We can concentrate on happy things like having a baby and trying to figure out a name for it.
I thought we decided on Duke Jr.
Only if it's a girl.
You know what? Why don't you have the baby, and I'll decide on a name for it.
Then I'd have to come here and see Dr. Collins.
Why don't we go out and celebrate?
I'd love to, but this electrical problem at the club has turned into a major headache. The whole place is in darkness. There's no power. I have to go right over there and see what's happening.
Oh, well, I'll come with you then.
No, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. It's in total darkness. You may fall over a cable and hurt yourself.
How long is it going to last?
Well, the electrician said it should be on by 2 o'clock, so I can get the payroll done. Then we can go celebrate.
It's strange how these safety devices sometimes just fail. One more little adjustment. Now the cables. And down will come Pookie, cradle and all. And we'll take care of number one. Now, number two.
Nothing?
They've been a nibble. I've checked every hotel, every banquet hall, every catering service in town, so whatever the Jeromes have planned, they're certainly keeping a secret.
Well, criminals are a pretty security conscious lot.
Yeah, so
They'll wait till the last minute before they finalize their plans.
which means we're going to have to rely on Duke and your surveillance teams to determine where this meeting's going to be held.
Well, fortunately, we don't need too much advance notice. Just enough to plan the ambush. Frankly, this is one party that won't take much gate crashing.
Oh, and speaking of parties, I was happy to hear that you and Cheryl got together last night.
Oh. Somebody had to look after her in the dark.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did. She didn't happen to mention why she never showed up at my penthouse the other night, or didn't you bother to mention it at all?
I asked, and I asked, and I asked.
And didn't get a straight answer.
Not quite sure what I got. Some gobbledygook about Attila the client.
She worked all night long?
That's what she tried to make me think.
But she failed, huh?
Yeah, I just can't get rid of this feeling that she's hiding something again. I don't mean like it was the last time.
Well, what then?
I think her health's acting up on her.
Well, wouldn't she tell you if it were?
Not if she thought it would worry me.
Well, you're doing precisely that, old buddy.
Yeah, that relationship's a kick in the head.
You better ask Tiffany about that. Look, Robert, aren't you anxious to prove your theory? I mean, your diagnosis, because if you're right, this could be serious.
I know.
Why aren't you going to do something to find out?
I already have.
We've got a domestic disturbance down on the waterfront. Apparently some woman's using a drill to put holes in the hull of her husband's boat. He happens to be in it. All available units report.
This is Officer Wells in car 103. I'm at 1242 Elm Street. I'd love to help you out on this one, Cap, but I can't swim. Over.
Wells, get your badge over there pronto.
No can do, sir. I'm over here keeping an eye on the Meyer brownstone for Commissioner Scorpio, a special assignment. Somebody else is just going to have to get to the bottom of that one, so to speak. Out.
Oh. Well, I think that's enough talk about the past and the good old days. I kind of like 1988.
Really?
I kind of like the whole idea of the future.
What's wrong with the present?
Oh, that's pretty good, too.
Well, it's pretty strange to me.
What? Mine or yours?
Sit down.
Getting kind of serious here.
Well, I got a little something serious I want to talk to you about, okay?
I don't want to talk about anything serious. Let's just have fun.
No, come on, look, I'm concerned. Just humor me, okay? You know, you got this call the other night from New York, and that was just the icing on the cake. Now, I know something is going on, Cheryl, so I wish you'd just come on and tell me what it is. Just
We've been all through this.
Yes, you said you were with a client, right?
Yes.
Okay, if you were with a client, why wouldn't you give me the number of your hotel so I could give it to Robert for him to call you?
Robert didn't need to call me. He didn't need to get hold of me.
He wanted to. I think that's all the reason he needs. Don't you? I mean, it's your business. Yes, it's your business. Okay, fine. And I'm not going to pry if you don't want me to.
Thank you.
You want my advice? Okay, I'll just give you my advice anyway. You know, I think you better tell Robert and you better tell him now before somebody else tells him and you're going to end up in the doghouse because if you don't tell him, the same thing is going to happen. Maybe he can help you. I don't know what it is. Maybe he can't help you, but at least you would have told him and nobody else beat you to it, you know? Take it from somebody who knows. You have to be trustful in a relationship or the whole thing is not going to work. I'm going to go out for a little while. Any place in particular?
I'll be back.
Wanted a tent?
What? Oh, you said to regard this office as my own.
I believe I said that at the time you mumbled something about respecting my privacy.
You have something to be private about?
Nothing that concerns you.
Everything concerns me now. I'm on the up and up, aren't I?
So you think. There is one little detail I haven't apprised you of, but since you want to stick your face into my files...
I can hardly contain my excitement.
What are you doing there anyway?
Oh, it's nice to see you too.
Pardon my attitude, but I mean, lately every time I see you, it's either you've got bad news or a problem. I mean, I've got to hold my breath just to look in your general direction.
Well, and I came by here to spread a little joy and happiness into your dull and boring life.
Did your husband leave you?
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I came by to congratulate you on finding out when the meeting was taking place. Now all you've got to do is find out where.
Yeah, all I've got to do.
I have the utmost faith that we're nearly rid of that woman and her mess.
Yeah, I'm glad one of us is.
You do know something I don't you?
I know never to close the book on a case until the verdict is in. I mean, you know, stuff happens.
You're always so cautious.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll relax when the Jeromes and the Carters are meeting in a graveyard. Until then, I take nothing for granted.
Well, I'll just have to celebrate on my own then.
You got some good news for a change?
Yes, actually. I have a clean bill of health from Dr. Collins.
No complications after all that stress?
Not one.
Well, I think that's great.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's no reason I shouldn't have a very healthy baby.
What about your mortal husband? How does he feel about that?
Well, he's very happy.
Good.
Obviously, but he can't wait to get rid of the mob.
Hopefully, that won't be too far off.
The end of next week, right?
That's the game plan.
Oh, you know, I just love to see your face when you break in on that party. This has been so long.
Too long.
For a while there, I didn't think we'd win. I don't know, I felt sort of helpless. But we'll get through somehow, won't we?
One way or another.
Yeah, one way or another.
Tim? Tim, are you here? Tim? Tim, are you up here?
Come on, baby. Hang in there.
Sid? Sid? Sid?
Somebody call me.
Sid?
Over here.
Oh, there you are.
Good looking for me, Mr. Lavery.
Just wondered how the work was coming along.
Oh, better than I expected.
Yeah, what time do you think we'll have the power back on?
Well, I've already got it back on in your office.
Well, that was pretty quick.
You're a busy man.
Yeah, you did say 2 o'clock, I suppose.
I try to keep my customers happy.
Well, you're certainly doing a good job here. I guess now I've got no excuse. I have to go do the payroll.
Well, I could always cut the lights for you again.
Nah, you don't have to do that. I'll be in the office if you need me. I'll check something in the storeroom first.
All right.
Juliet, it's me, Cheryl.
Hi. Oh, God, what a relief.
Are you okay?
I'm going crazy in here.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh, you're just who I needed to see.
I didn't come to socialize.
Well, good. I'm a little short on hors d'oeuvres. Look at that face. What's the matter?
Have you spoken to your father again?
Not recently.
You still don't know who tried to kill you.
You know, I was almost convinced you didn't really care anymore.
I have been worried sick about you.
Oh, honey.
Would you just answer my question?
I haven't spoken to him about this shit. No.
Why not? Why don't you go and ask him before it's too late?
Too late for what? Baby, I'm safe.
You don't even have the slightest idea who your enemies are.
Well, honey, Pop, if he had thought that for a second that I might still be a target, he never would have brought me back here.
It's just that you can't be too careful.
I got 8 more lives. I've only used up
Don't
one.
joke about it.
I gotta do something. Come on, you gotta lighten up a little bit.
I can't help it. The hardest thing I ever had to do was live with your death, and I can't go through that again.
Honey, you won't have to. Nothing's gonna happen to me now.
Don't be so sure about that.
Why am I getting the feeling I don't have to go to Pop at all? You know, I'm a little low on change. I could save my bus fare.
What is that supposed to mean?
Let's cut out the games, okay? You got something on your mind? Why don't you spit it out? Who tried to kill me? Hello? You do know, don't you? You know, I thought I had it all figured out, but maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. Cheryl, was it Carter's people or not? Who are my enemies? Who tried to kill me? Go ahead. Tell me again how much you care about me.
I do care about you.
So who was it? Left me on the ground to die with a hole in me.
Why don't you ask your father?
The hell with that. I'm asking you now.
Julie, I have to go. I can't.
Listen to me. I want the truth, and you're not getting out of here until I get it.
You know, I would never do anything to hurt
I used to know that. I really don't know what's going on now.
you. You just don't understand.
That's right. Explain it to me. Explain how a woman who used to love me with her almighty soul and could have been my wife could hold back information from me that could keep me alive.
I am trying to protect you.
How? What I don't know won't hurt me?
Yes, in a way.
What I didn't know almost killed me once. You want to give that a second chance?
So please, just go talk to your father.
Cheryl, stop saying that. I've had it. Honey, for God's sake, if you know something, tell me.
Sorry, sir. I thought the room was empty.
You people knock around here or what?
It's all right. I have to go. Why don't you come in?
Stay there. You're not getting out of here now.
I have to go. Julian, call your father. Talk to him. Ask him for the truth now before it's too late.
Shall I do the room now?
What's going on here? What the hell is this? She's not talking to me. Pop won't talk to me. The hell with it. I'll find out myself.
Good for you.
What?
Were you talking to me?
No, I was thinking out loud.
You want me to come back later?
Yeah, come back later, please.
Why don't I come back later?
Please, I have things to do.
I'm sure.
I couldn't care less about your close calls.
Hey, I almost got killed.
I'm not paying you to commit suicide.
Oh, gee, I'm glad we got that straight.
Did you rig the elevator?
Yeah, that cable's so thin it wouldn't support a matchbox.
But it took you and Duke for a ride.
Barely.
Make sure his final trip is solo.
You don't have to worry about that. The building's empty. Club is closed until tonight.
What if the fall doesn't kill Duke? The building's not that high. That's why I insisted on plan B. Did you cross the wires?
You don't believe in a light touch, do you?
I believe in doing a job thoroughly. That's why you would do it well to adopt that philosophy when you work for me.
We're going to kill Lavery 3 or 4 different ways.
Once is enough. What about the wires?
Yes, they're set. The cable breaks, the car falls to the basement. If he's still alive, I cross the wires and we electrocute him. If the fall doesn't kill him, we'll throw in the cremation free of charge.
Will this look like an accident?
Lady, I hope so. Otherwise, every cop in town will be after me.
Tim?
No, it's me.
Hello.
Hello?
I told you not to bother coming over.
Oh, well, you're not cross, are you?
Absolutely furious.
Couldn't resist.
Why didn't you set the elevator up here?
Well, I didn't think it would work. You've got all this electrical stuff going on, haven't you?
You climbed upstairs in the dark. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Where's the payroll coming?
Well, actually, I wish the lights would go off again. Then I didn't have to do it. I don't like doing it much.
Take the rest of the day off, then.
I wish I could.
Well, you could. Well, I won't disturb you. I was just wondering, well, I'm sort of being a bit maternal.
What, you're not? No, we can't start making another baby until you've had this one.
Oh, that's funny. No, I was wondering, perhaps you'd like to come over to Wyndham's to go shopping.
You know, Wyndham's, it's like going to the dentist. Do you mind if I don't?
Well, this is very important. I mean, I've kind of felt a little superstitious about it up until now.
Sounds expensive.
No, it's very serious. Now I've got a clean bill of health, I thought we should get some baby furniture.
Baby furniture?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. One condition.
Oh, but we won't spend much, I promise.
Okay. And also, you use the elevator. And you don't tire yourself out on the stairs.
All this pampering.
Well, I'd stay home and pamper you all the time if I could.
How much longer will you be?
Well, we finish shortly.
Okay.
Shouldn't take long.
I'll call the elevator then.
in at my office and they said that you called. So, what do you want to see me for?
Read it.
What is it? You had me followed?
For the past 2 days. The first tail lost you. Sam managed to keep you in sight, at least until you entered the motel room.
What are you trying to prove?
I will ask the question.
I am not some criminal brought here for
This
interrogation.
is personal, not business.
This is humiliating.
How do you think I feel? Now, what are you doing in some motel on Broad Street? What did you meet there? I'd like to know.
You done?
Finished. We don't have 1 penny left.
Oh, no, you need something for windows, you know. I'm juggling with those credit cards.
Well, I just hope you select the right one because I have to charge everything.
Well, they better beware.
I'll get my coat. Come on, let's go. You know, surest way to get the telephone calls to head for the door. Yep, Lavery. Oh, hi, John. How's business? You all right? No, I was just leaving. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Hang on. That's one of my suppliers. He's got a problem with the delivery. I have to stay here and take care of it.
How much longer?
I don't know. Why don't you head over to Windows and I'll catch up with you?
I'll spend all our money.
Well, in that case, you'll only be there for 5 minutes. Can't be helped. I'm sorry.
Well, hurry up then.
I will. You don't be too extravagant.
No, I won't. Do you need anything?
No, I don't think you.
Surprise?
Surprise would be nice. See you in a bit.